That on
man, you jive. Turkeys, we're going down to the... I can't do a black dude.
Go down
to
the Tyson fight.
Yeah, so they go to the Tyson fight, right?
Right.
Then, this dude, Artie bets, like, more money than he has. Like,
how much did you bet?
I bet like $15,000.
Okay.
Right? So then, of course, Tyson loses. So then he goes crazy. He doesn't know what to do. He's trying to get his money back, so he goes to the casino, loses a bunch of money in the casino.
How much did you lose in the casino?
Like another $5,000.
Okay, then you done 20.
This sent you on a tear. Huh?
Yeah.
He just went into a spiral. Then he does a bunch of coke and beats up his manager.
Really?
And gets thrown in jail.
Really?
And then when he gets thrown in jail, some dude...
how come fat guys are all doing coke and they're still fat? I thought you get thin from doing coke.
Well, actually, I haven't done coke in like 8 months.
What, you go to rehab?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? What, do you just hang around with, like, Chris Farley and this guy? I mean, it's like all fat guys that do coke?
Really
weren't we going to call Don Omar? Wasn't that going to happen?
That was the idea.
So then, he gets fired from the show.
Right.
He doesn't have any money. And
because he did the gambling and he got arrested
in jail
for beating up that guy?
Yeah. So then he has to go back to...
I didn't beat anybody up.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
beat anyone.
All right.
So then he has to go back to New Jersey and become a cab driver.
Is that right? You're a cab driver now?
No.
That's sad.
I make a good living in show business.
Now he came back.
Did you go to rehab?
Well, Norm, yeah, I went
Did you clean the toilets and all the whole thing?
No, I never cleaned.
When's the last time you did? So you had a big coke problem?
Not a big coke problem. Like, I never did it every day, but like once a month you couldn't find me for like 4 days. And it always ended bad, like with like naked in the cop car. And I went to like LA County jail for like 4 days.
I love out of control guys. Yeah. I love out of control guys.
I hated LA. I mean, Mad TV treated me really well. They were nice to me.
They were good to you, Quincy Jones.
They gave me a break. Quincy Jones, like the best guy in the world.
Okay.
But I had a lot of problems.
Right.
And I was like really depressed out.
What were your problems? You gambled and you were on coke.
Gambling, a lot of booze.
And coke.
And coke, yeah.
Right.
Every once in a while, like I said, like once a month, I would say, oh, I'm going to do cocaine, and I just would get it would end up bad.
Yeah.
It never ended up good.
Right.
And the last time it ended up bad was in front of
Quincy Jones.
I can handle it.
No, but I was in front of. I got arrested at like 11 o'clock in the morning. I was up for like 3 days.
Right.
In front of the studio where we shot the show for possession of coke.
All right, so who caught you with the coke?
When he goes to jail, right?
Yeah.
Because you know how they rape you?
Yeah. You got raped?
No, he didn't
he
didn't get raped, but they put a special thing on you, like if you're either a snitch or a celebrity.
Right.
They put this in LA County Jail. They put a red band on you, and that means one of 3 things: either you're a celebrity, you're a snitch, or you're a murderer. So that means they separate you from the other
So they don't
inmates.
figure out.
So now they're playing a game trying to figure out what you are.
Yeah,
well,
so
no one knows me.
Right.
So
so you're either a snitch or a murderer.
Exactly.
Right.
So this Puerto Rican kid comes out to me and says,
"Yo, man, what's up? What's that red band for?"
I think that guy raped him in the ass.
Oh, stop it.
So the Puerto Rican guy comes up to you and he has a red band.
He goes,
"Yo, man, what's that red band all about?"
And I said, "Oh, no, I don't know. They just put it on me." At that point, I didn't know. He goes,
"What are you, a snitch?"
Because you don't look like a murderer and you don't look like a celebrity.
Right. Well, he goes. I couldn't be a celebrity. I mean, I'm on like a Fox late night show.
You don't look like you murdered anybody.
Chief, the cops, the only ones that recognize you as a celebrity are the cops, and they put a red band on you.
The worst part is all the guards. They have these real bad attitudes, the guards.
Right.
And they saw the red band on me.
Right.
And the one guy doesn't know why I have a red band on, so he asked one of the people who like checked me in. Checked my ass for contraband.
Right.
Oh wow, you had a whole search and everything.
Oh, it was bad. I was standing like next to all these like black guys naked, getting my ass checked. That doesn't do much for your self-esteem.
No.
So,
and they really check you thoroughly, right?
Yo, they check you.
With a glove.
Yeah, they check you with a glove.
Wow.
Yeah, the glove.
And with like a fellow prisoner's cock.
Whoa! I can't say that. Come on, man. You're kidding me.
Don Ohlmeyer was right.
Yeah, you're out of control.
Norm is completely out of control.
Yeah, Norm should be fired. And anything Norm says about Don Ohlmeyer, I don't know that to be true at all.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
But no, so the guy says, why has he got a red band on? The woman whispered into his. I'm handcuffed now.
Right.
To these gang members before you get your cell assignment.
Right.
And the guy says to me, he goes,
"Hey, what's that red band on that guy's arm for?"
The chick says to him,
"That's for celebrities.
And he just screams out, he goes,
That's why?
How humiliating. I'd rather just be strip searched.
You
and then
don't even
some
deserve
kid,
a
like
red
some
band.
20-year-old Mexican kid recognizes me from the show.
Yeah.
And starts yelling,
Yo, man, Matt TV, white mama, Matt TV.
and that was like the most humiliating thing, because then everybody like,
Now you're explaining who you are.
yeah, and they're like, why are you famous? And I'm like,
How do you
"I'm
get
not
caught with this
famous."
coke, though? I mean, I don't understand how you got arrested.
Right in front of the building where you work.
I was completely out of control. I lost all my money gambling in Vegas.
So how does the cop find you with coke on you? Where were you?
Well, I showed up. Tell them
about you beat up your manager.
Well, I'll get to that.
You showed up where?
What happened to calling Don Olmeyer?
And you're more interesting.
Oh, okay.
And you know we'll never get through to Don Olmeyer anyway. It's a good idea, but if he gets on the phone, which is no chance in hell.
No, I went to the studio and I was clearly messed up. And the day before, they had a meeting with me and said, "Look, you got the same clothes on for like 3 days."
Right.
And that week, like,
You smell.
Harry Connick Jr. was hosting the show that week.
And he's a Christian.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
I don't know, and everyone was all like excited about Harry Connick Jr. hosting the show, like he's funny or something.
Doesn't he bring guns to airports, Harry Connick Jr.?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he's out of control too. Yeah.
I don't know. So I only had like 5 lines in the whole show.
Right.
And I figured, hey man, I got like the week off, so I'm just gonna go a little crazy. And
Yeah, they didn't say anything about my week off.
and I was, like I said, I was just nuts. And I showed up the day after they had this meeting saying, look, if you don't clean up, you're gonna have to go away.
Right.
So I went out, got more coke, and just stayed up all night. And then I showed up, and they had people there waiting for me, you know?
Who was waiting for you?
Like a couple of my agents and stuff.
Oh, to have a confrontation? Hey, what do they call that, Robin, when you...
The
Intervening.
Intervention.
Yes,
Intervention.
So-
Yeah.
so-
I've never had one of those.
I was all paranoid.
Yeah.
I was all paranoid.
Right.
Because I had done like an enormous amount of drugs.
How much drugs had you done?
Oh.
You know that a gram of coke now costs $35?
That's what I heard, but I wouldn't know what that meant.
Used to cost like $100. It's gotten less expensive.
Yeah, but there's a lot. It's a lot of it isn't that great though.
Well, you would know.
No, I would not know.
Yes, you would.
All right, I guess I would.
No one knows more than you. Chris Farley knew more than you, but he's gone.
Yeah,
So
well,
you're the expert now. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm glad to have that role.
Yeah, you stepped right up.
Congratulations.
The funny thing is, like, he always pretends, oh, I don't do coke anymore.
Right.
But then, like, after, because, like, he was like,
I wanted.
no, he doesn't do it.
Yeah, right.
But I want him to do this movie that I was in. You know, I
Right.
did this movie. So they said, I don't know, man, because he's, you know.
He's a cokehead.
He's got a reputation even, huh?
Yeah, right.
But you haven't done coke in 8 months, right?
Nah, 8 months, nothing.
Really?
No booze, no
Good
coke.
for you. Yeah, you look
So
good.
I go, no, man. He's,
No coke.
I go, man, he's cleaned up. You know, he doesn't do coke anymore like that or nothing like that, right?
All right.
So then that night, like after I hire him,
Right.
like to be in the movie,
Yeah, to celebrate.
yeah, we go shoot pool at this place. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
So we're shooting pool, right?
Right.
And then I start noticing, like, because there's a lot of Mexicans around,
Right.
and so there's this.
That's something I would notice.
So there's this one Mexican, and he's like kind of making faces at the Mexican, right?
Right.
And the Mexican's like they're making these like faces at each other, like.
Right.
And so he comes over, he's like, take care of me or something like that, you know, and
Really?
all this weird stuff.
Complete lies.
And then all of a sudden, I said, I figured it all out, you know.
Right.
Yeah, and then he still hires me.
Right.
He's a good man, man.
Who, Norm?
Yeah,
Really?
I was at a
Because
show.
Norm doesn't care. Norm thinks you're just having a good time.
No, you see,
Don Olmeyer doesn't think he's funny.
I was done. I was out of show business. I was, you know, and
Right.
Norm pulled me back.
Yeah. Good
You
for
were
you.
driving a cab.
I was gonna go. I drove a cab before I got on Mad TV, and then I was making like, you know, I was Fox. I was
You were making
like,
mad
I was
money.
making like $12 an
Wow.
hour.
Wow. All right, so you went a little while, but now you got it under control.
I'm fine now. I
Right.
never felt better in my life.
Chris Farley told me that. Yeah, just right before he died. So, no, you're fine now.